Good evening, everybody. Happy Friday. Yeah, I started like 10 minutes ago, but computer external hard drive. I was moving some files and it was making some issues, so I had to restart the computer. So, anyways, yeah, happy Friday, everybody, and let me get some water. Uh, okay. Ooh. Yeah, happy Friday. It's good to have Friday, and ah, let's clean up some toilet papers, used ones. Anyway. Okay. Yeah, so happy Friday, everybody, and it's good to have nice weekends like this, and beginning of the weekend, always exciting. Uh, so yeah, after work, I did some writing, this humanology paper, about 2 pages, and yeah, yeah. So it looks like humanology is still developing, which is great. We finally figured out why we dream, right? That was a couple of days ago, maybe a week ago, right here, right? And I wrote it down. Okay. So what's a dream? It's nothing but if we have if in our mind and body, if you have some positive copium, polarized copium, it could be plus or minus, right? Uh, our mind and body want to get it out. Catharsis. Why? Because copium homeostasis. Okay, just like we have body temperature. When we are cold, we shiver, right, to make generate heat to keep the body temperature same. When we are hot, we perspire, like we hyperventilate, and then to get the heat out, right? We take off clothing, yeah, to maintain the equal body temperature, homeostasis. Okay, copium homeostasis works the same way. Okay, when we have good feelings, we need to get it out by smiling or shout of joy, applause, or good dreams. Okay, when we have negative copium, we frown, scowl, or we yell or scream, moan. Okay, and or we have bad dreams. Okay, so looks like the function of dreams is nothing but to get rid of, to excrete, catharsis, to output, to let out the remnant positive copium or remnant negative copium. Okay, to achieve zero, copium neutrality, equanimity, peace. This seems to be the right theory about dreams. Okay, so we got it finally. Right? Hmm. Yeah. So no matter what unpleasant dream is, nightmare. Okay, yeah, it's about getting out the negative feelings in us out there by copium action channel, perception channel. Okay, so that our body and mind is left with zero. Okay, copium homeostasis. Okay, that seems to be the case. Okay, so yeah, we disproved or came up with alternative theory about dreams. We disproved Mr. Sigmund Freud. Okay, so if a person is having a dream that is kind of incestuous, that's a nightmare. That's an unpleasant dream. So when we have those dreams, it's because we have some negative copium left in us, and it goes out the negative copium channel. Okay, so very good. Okay, Yeah, it's quite new theory in this humanology series. Okay, we came up with this theory like a couple of weeks ago. Okay, so okay, humanology is still developing. Well, that's great. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. What else? Politics. So a lot of Republicans still clinging on to President Trump, former President Trump, and we came up with a theory. One way to explain it is because of the inertia of time, or time spent thinking about President Trump. So it's not easy to get rid of that old bad habit, right? Pro-Trumpism. Well, it was not that bad back in the days, but after the Hill incident, I don't think pro-Trumpism is a sound ideology. I think it's a very bad ideology. Okay. My recommendation to Republicans and Republican Party, yeah, denounce President Trump. All right. Yeah. That was my recommendation. Why? Because what he did is not an acceptable act, especially for a president of the United States. What he did, Capitol Hill incident. Okay. Otherwise, Republican Party may go down with President Trump because President Trump, uh, I hope he repents, but he didn't. If he keep insisting that he did not do anything wrong, then he will continue to go down. Okay, possibly he may go to jail. He may face some criminal conviction in criminal court, not Senate trial court. If he keep insisting that he didn't do anything wrong, because he's not being remorseful, he's not repenting. In Bible, I think it's Book of Proverbs, King Solomon, yeah, a rod, like punishing rod, it falls on the back of a fool. Okay, and President Trump is being very foolish. Huh? And Republicans who side with him, hmm, I don't think they are making smart decisions. All right. But yeah, we understand time as a mass inertia, time spending thinking about supporting former President Trump, it's not easy to just get rid of. That's the inertia of time. Okay, past time. We understand that. Okay, and there's another theory why many Republicans are going back to support of former President Trump. It's because they don't have good alternative or central figure like center mass, center of gravity like the sun, the star, where planets orbit around. Okay, it gives the solar system the central star, sun, gives stability to the solar system because big center of gravity because it's a huge mass, a lot of gravitational pull, and Republican Party don't have a figure as big as President Trump, so then it become chaos because there's no central gravitational pull for planets to orbit around the star, the sun. Okay, yeah, to give us the Republican Party some stability, they need that kind of figure, king, right? And there's nobody as big as former President Trump, so for convenience sake, let's go back to him. Okay, we don't understand that. We do. Okay, why? Because we are humanologists. Okay, but I don't think it's the right decision that they decide to go back to former President Trump. Okay, because he's still not being remorseful, right? Uh, if we keep insisting that he did not do anything wrong, he may go down further and further and further, and he may go to jail for it. Okay, he may be dragged into criminal courts, civil courts. Okay, until Well, criminal code, that's we are not sure why, because Joe Biden, he's the boss, right? So he's in control of Department of Justice. So he may order DOJ to not prosecute former President Trump for political reasons. Why? He wants to unite the country, and criminal conviction of President Trump, he may further divide the country. He may think that way. Okay? And and there's some other reasons. It may steal the spotlight, the criminal trial of former President Trump. It may steal all the spotlight. And President Joe Biden might be sidelined. He may get outstaged by former President Trump's criminal trial. He probably wouldn't want that. He wants to be the center of media attention, people's attention, right? President Joe Biden. So yeah, that may not happen. But President Trump still might get sued but in civil trial courts by plaintiffs, okay, who'd go after his money. Okay? We'll take 5 minutes break, okay? And then let's not lose this opportunity. Let's write some novels, screenplays, okay? The title, The Rise and Fall of Donald J. Trump. How about that? It's a novel, fiction, okay? Yeah, screenplay. Inspired by real events. That's how all novels are. Like, all right, we'll take 5 minutes. Okay, so. So, politics, okay? Yeah, political drama is very fascinating, right? Very intriguing, interesting news. Yes, President Trump, huge entertainment value he has. So, yeah, long live the king, okay? We want him to keep entertaining us like this. Very rare individual, very hugely entertaining. He's just so naughty, playful, right? Thrill seeker. But one thing about President Trump is this, okay? Well, let's talk about President Trump's stories, okay? In Alaska, the very first Alaska State Supreme Court justice, his name is Justice uh, Nesbitt, right? Justice Nesbitt. He's Navy veteran, okay, U.S. Navy veteran. He was an officer, served in World War II. He was a commander of a ship. Okay, very smart man. Okay, so after his Navy career, or maybe before that, I don't know. He went to law school, and I don't know before or after Navy. Whatever. Sometime at some point in his life, he went to law school, right? And then he came to Alaska after law school, after Navy career. Okay, he was in Europe, World War II, commander of a ship, officer, Justice Nesbitt. Some Alaskan court buildings is named after him. Okay, he's the very first state Alaska State Chief Justice, Justice Nesbitt. Okay, so once he became Justice of Alaska Supreme Court, Chief Justice, all right, he was a drinker. Okay? He drank alcohol, and he established Alaska State Supreme Court in 6 months. Okay, they gave him 3 years. He got it done in 6 months. That's like how many times? 6 times faster, right? Yeah. Very capable man. And he was back in the days, he was ahead of his time too. He explored this digital court system, everything digital back in 1960s, okay. He was very capable man, okay. And he was a drinker, okay. He achieved all that 6 months establishment of Alaska Supreme Court when he was a drinker, okay. But later on, he quit drinking. I think that was a big mistake. Okay, why? Because after he quit drinking, he became kind of, in my opinion, adrenaline junkie. Like power. He was addicted to dictatorial power. So what he did was he tried to control Alaska Bar Association. So there's this law review, Alaska Law Review, hosted by Duke University. Is in North Carolina or South Carolina, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, big, good law school. Yeah, the Duke University. That's like research triangle. Like, oh yeah, North Carolina University, North Carolina, Chapel Hill, Duke University, and the State University of North Carolina, research triangle. Okay. Yeah. I did apply to Duke University Law School, but they didn't give me admission. Okay, yeah, they rejected me. Whatever. But yeah, Duke University hosts Alaska Law Review. Why? Because Alaska does not have any law school. Alaska is the only state in America that does not have any law school. Okay, so so Justice Nesbitt quit drinking. I guess he wanted some thrill, some adrenaline, some intoxication, and he chose power, dictatorial power. Okay, so there's some Alaska Law Review Journal article hosted by Duke University. Okay, yeah, about that story, and I read it. It was like 32 pages, something like that. I read it in my spare time. I ran into it. Okay, yeah. So yeah, he quit drinking, and then I guess he was kind of bored. He wants some adrenaline rush, thrill, and he chose power, so he tried to control Alaska Bar Association, which was kind of independent, right? During the territorial time, being before Alaska became the state in 1959, something like that. Okay, so something like that. Okay, so yeah, so that was very interesting story. Look at President Trump. Yeah, it's very similar case to Justice Nesbitt in Alaska. Okay, President Trump, he does not drink. What he wants is absolute power, dictatorial power. All right. In Asia, Far East Asia, like China, Korea, Japan, drinking is not a vice; it's a virtue. Okay. Yeah. Some Chinese poem goes like that I learned, Chinese kung fu movie. What's that movie? Swordsman 2. Yeah, Jet Li, and very famous Hong Kong Chinese female movie star actress. Very beautiful lady. I do not remember her name. Okay, but she in Korea she's hugely popular for she's like in her 40s. I mean back then, but she looks so young. Okay, ageless beauty kind of Chinese lady. Okay, also very good martial artist too. Swordsman too. All right. So in Swordsman too, right? Yeah, there's this poem about drinkers. Okay, yeah, the world is at war, but I'm drinking alcohol. Okay, so yeah, Jelly in that movie, the character drinking a lot, putting some what's that? Scorpion in his liquor. Okay, to make it scorpion liquor, tonic, whatever. Asians they do that. Okay, so China, Korea, Japan. I don't know about Taiwan. Okay, I don't know too much about Taiwan, but yeah. In Korea, they put venomous snake, very strong liquor. Okay, I had one before. I mean, just sipping snake liquor. Okay, and I kind of got sick. I think it was there was some bacterial infection there. I don't know. I had some diarrhea. All right. I guess the liquor was not strong enough. Okay, so anyways, yeah, President Trump he does not drink alcohol. Okay, so I think that's why he is so obsessed with power, dictatorial power, right? Yeah, my recommendation. I think President Trump need to start drinking and relax a little. Okay, otherwise he get addicted to power, dictatorial power. Okay, I think that's his problem. Okay, the fact that he does not drink. Okay, I think that's the problem. Mr. Justice Nesbitt, the first Chief Justice of Alaska State back in 1960s, I think his problem was he quit drinking. Okay, that's my theory. Okay, all right, we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, so no, I'm not gonna quit drinking. No, that's not gonna happen. All right, we'll take 5 minutes. Okay. So Asian drinking culture is very family oriented culture. Just like sons in sons of America, they learn how to use gun from their fathers, right? They go hunting, shooting range. Yeah, the sons of America learn how to use guns properly from their fathers, right? Asians, yeah, Asian boys, they learn how to drink properly from their fathers. That's Asian drinking culture. Okay. So Asian maxim, they say, you should learn how to drink from your fathers, not from your friends. Okay. I think the very first time I drank with my father, I don't know, but I might be 9 years old, something like that. Maybe my first drink was soju. Soju. This rice wine, as strong as wine, like about 15% alcohol. Okay. Soju. It's very smooth. It just go down so smoothly. Okay. It's it kind of it's very clear, look like water or vodka. Okay. Has no color. All right. Soju, Korean traditional drink. Okay. Rice wine. It made from rice, fermented rice. Okay. So because if you learn how to drink from your father, then you have to behave even when you are drunk. Otherwise, your father will discipline you, right? So that's the concept. But if you learn how to drink between your friends, there's nobody authoritative figure higher up who can control you when you are misbehaving, right? So that's the concept. Okay, drinking education. Okay, yeah, I think it's a very beautiful tradition of Asia. Okay, maybe other countries too, but I cannot speak for any other countries because I don't know about other countries. But from what I heard, read, Ukraine, Russia, France, they have the same tradition. Okay, that's what I heard. Right? Yeah, even America too. Maybe Mexico as well. Okay. Enough with about drinking. Proper drinking. Okay, so I think I might run for United States Senate next year. Why? Because they raised the bar from the get go. They changed the rule. Back then, like last year, the requirement was this: if you get 50,000, I mean $5,000 donation, or if you spend $5,000 of your own money for federal elections like congressman, senate, presidency, then mandatory requirement of reporting, quarterly reporting, campaign expenditure, okay, or campaign income, okay, donation. That's how it was back then. But they changed the rule this year. I checked. They require, if you want to run for federal election, congressman, congressperson, senator, or presidency, you need to have $5,000 in the campaign account from the get go. Okay, so they raised the bar. They changed the rule, right? I guess they were overwhelmed by shenanigan candidates like me. Okay, testing the waters, right? So you're not quite campaigning, but yeah, you're not campaigning. You're just testing the water. See what happens, right? Name recognition. I guess they were overwhelmed by people like me, shenanigan candidates. Okay, so they raised the bar. So that's understandable. Yeah, federal election committee, federal employees, I met them. Okay, about 2 years ago in the election law class, San Diego, California. Okay? I met them. They're fantastic people. Okay, yeah. It was a nice hotel in San Diego, California. Okay, kind of close to SeaWorld in San Diego, California, right next to the ocean. Beautiful palm trees and yeah, I took pictures. Okay. I even had lunch with them on the same table. Okay. I was like, okay, so you're federal employees, huh? Teasing them. Oh, they were really cool people. Okay. Very professional. They were the instructors of this election law class. Okay. Yeah, I learned a lot. Yeah. But I don't have $5,000 now. So I was like, okay, there goes my candidacy, United States Senate seat next year, year 2020, 2020, year 2022, okay, 2022, okay. But then I realized, okay, Mr. Joe Biden, Mr. President Joe Biden, he's thinking about giving us another COVID-19 money, $1,400. Okay, if I get it, if they pass it, okay, it's like $1,500. Okay, so all right, $1,500 COVID money under President Biden's administration. If I get it, I save it. I'm Alaskan, okay? Permanent fund dividend as an Alaskan resident. Yeah, annually, yearly, like 1,500 sometimes. Okay, okay, 1,500 plus 1,500 is $3,000. All right. So can I save $2,000 in this year 2021? Because 3,000 plus 2,000, that's 5,000. I might be able to make it. Yeah, I may have to shop in Walmart once a week on Sunday and not go to more expensive stores to shop for food. Yeah, I think I might be able to save $2,000. Yeah, so 1,500 COVID-19 money, 1,500 Alaska permanent fund dividend, PFD money, 3,000, right? So $2,000 I might be able to save this year for 12 months. Like 10 months, okay, $200 a month. If I save that, then I will make $5,000 at the end of this year, 2021. Okay. If that happens, yeah, I'll register to run for United States Senate next year. I think that's possible. Because Alaska State passed this jungle primary. What is jungle primary? In primary level, United States Senate, okay. Yeah, Democrats, Republicans, Independents, okay, they can all vote in the primary, and they select four of them, top four, okay. After that, in the general election, yeah, they compete, okay. Very interesting development, jungle primary. I was opposed to that. I opposed that last year, 2020 November, okay. But Alaskans wanted jungle primary, okay. Yeah, anybody can vote for this primary election in November, in August next year, 2022. Okay, regardless of party affiliation. All right, kind of interesting concept. Okay, so yes, I'm kind of intrigued. So I want to run. Okay, yeah, next year because I kind of want to stay relevant. I love interaction with local journalists. Okay, and they love me too. They want to interview me. Local journalists. They are my friends. Okay. But I have to run for some political position, public office, to give the pretext so that local journalists would interview me, right? Yeah, yeah. So I want to run for United States Senate next year so that to stay relevant, to get interviews. Okay. Yeah, maybe some karaoke bars, dance clubs, singing and dancing, performance entertainment. Also, writing to local newspapers to share with Alaskans what I have learned. Is social service, education, sharing of knowledge. I think it's good, healthy, productive thing to do. Mhm. So I'll be frugal, okay. Save $200 a month, $2,000 a year, okay. This year, so that I can run for United States Senate, okay. So next year, yeah. So that's what I thought a couple of days ago, okay. So yeah. All right, let's take 5 minutes break, okay. So yeah, life is good, yeah. Can't complain. No, I thank God, Jesus, Muhammad Allah, Confucius, Buddha. Yeah, four saints, right? Sure, Socrates. Socrates. Yeah, well, yeah, sure, yeah. But Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, they're kind of LGBT friendly, right? Yeah. So yeah, Socrates, four saints, right? Socrates, Jesus, Buddha, Muhammad Allah, right? Something like that. But Socrates, yeah, well, too LGBT friendly, because I'm kind of conservative. Okay, so Socrates, I guess he's kind of liberal, Greek philosopher. Okay, yeah, know thyself. Yeah, that's fine. But Plato, Symposium, or whatever. Okay, yeah, Socrates. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm not a huge fan. Right? But Mahatma Gandhi, yeah, peaceful protest, great. Lao Tzu, yeah, Taoism, great. Okay, Confucianism, great. Buddhism, Gautama Siddhartha Buddha, fantastic. Zoroastrianism, Zarathustra, okay, fantastic. Religion of fire, Iran, Persia, right, great. Uh, yeah, Martin Luther King. I mean, Martin Luther in Germany. Good and bad, okay. He was kind of anti-Semitic, but nobody's perfect, okay. But Martin Luther King Jr. of America, I think he's a really cool guy, okay. So, um, African American, right? Very inspiring, great orator, speech writer, activist, pastor, reverend. Martin Luther King Jr., African American gentleman, okay. Yeah, fantastic. We'll take 5 minutes break, okay. So, okay. Okay, we are back. So, uh, what were we talking about? I don't recall. I'm sorry. But hey, thank you for being with me in this humanity series, School YouTube. Okay. Uh, I did watch some other people humanology series. I took the liberty of watching some other people's humanology. They got like thousands of views and they published some books and whatnot. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate what they do. Okay. To me, yeah, they're cool. Okay. Yeah, I appreciate what they do. Okay. I guess they use this term humanology just like I do. We do. Right. Because they're not quite satisfied with psychology. Okay. So, yeah, I appreciate what they do. Okay. So, but in this humanology series, okay, yeah, I mean, I write papers published in some online databases. Which one? Well, there are several, okay, but not archive.org because they are very high about they're maintained by Cornell University people, okay, so they're kind of elitist, whatever, okay. When it comes to elitism, okay, yeah, President Trump, I don't like his gesture, like he does this, right? What's that? Okay, I don't like his gesture, okay. And when he appointed some people in his 4 years of presidency, pointing finger at that person, okay, elitism, okay. Everybody he hires, very wealthy individuals, went to like Ivy Leagues or whatever, the wealthy elites, okay. President Trump is elite. He's born with a silver spoon in his mouth. All the people he hired, they're elites who went to Ivy League school, were wealthy individuals, well connected. Okay, so that's President Trump. Okay, so yeah, it was to me, it was very yucky. Okay, pointing finger at his appointees, his 4 years. Okay, photo ops. Okay, I was like very repulsed, repelled by his gesture, pointing finger at his appointees, elites. It's like we not take it all. Okay, they don't represent us. They're elites. Okay, the selected few Ivy League school or rich, wealthy, well-connected individuals. Okay, there was very like just that kind of yuck, very disgusting. Absolutely, okay. It was very repulsive. Then why did I vote for him back in 2016? Yeah, he was entertaining. He was has a very good sense of humor. Okay, he's not a perfect human being, but I do not regret having voted for him though. Okay. Given the information available back in 2016 between Madam Secretary Hillary Clinton and Mr. Donald J. Trump, it was so obvious to me. Okay, primary, yeah, you have Senator Marco Rubio, Senator Ted Cruz, okay, and President Trump, and Governor of Florida Jeb Bush, and Senator Rand Paul. I think Senator Rand Paul, former doctor, very smart man. Okay, but yeah, it was too obvious who wins. Okay, so I did vote for him. All right, back in 2016. Okay, but do I regret it? I don't. Okay, because we did not foresee 2021 January 6th. Nobody can foresee the future. So people cannot blame us for having voted for President Trump back in 2016 because nobody have foresight. We are not prophets. We are not son of God. We cannot know what's going to happen in the future. We have to go off of what's available when it comes to data information at that time, right? So once it happened, 2021 January 6th, Wednesday, Capitol Hill. I disown him now because what he did before the incident, during the incident, after the incident of January 6, 2021 was absolutely wrong. Okay. He claimed he won the election without any evidence. Sued in court a dozen, many states in the America, okay. Lost in courts. He didn't give up. So in his Twitter, he summoned up his supporters to Capitol Hill, January 6th, certification of electoral college result, right? That's what he did before January 6th, okay. He invited people to Washington, D.C. During that happened, he gave a speech. Yeah, invited people to go to march toward Capitol Hill, where senators and congressmen and women was about to certify the election result. Then the Capitol Hill incident happened January 6th. What did he do after? During? Was he hiding in the bunker? Was he watching the television? Yeah, he said, yeah, go home. He said, go home, okay, some video, whatever, social media, okay. But after that, after the fact, what did he do? Ran away to Florida and distancing himself, right, from the people that he encouraged to go to Capitol Hill. He didn't issue a single pardon to QAnon arrested in jail, QAnon oath keepers, Proud Boys, okay. He denounced them, distanced himself to save his own self. All right. And he's still insisting he did not do anything wrong. It's not his fault that he did not learn how to drink. Maybe his father, yeah, Fred Senior Trump, maybe he didn't drink either. Okay, so it's not his fault. Okay, yeah, we all make mistakes. Human condition, right? But whatever, right? So I don't support his politics anymore. Okay, yeah. I'm not pro-Trump anymore. I used to be, but not now. Right? I like him as an entertainer, but not as a politician. Okay, because as a politician, he failed, in my opinion. Right? Will I vote for him if he run for presidency again, 2024? No, I don't think so. What if he repents and become a better person? Then yeah, I might, right? But unless he repents and acknowledges that he lost fair and square, and what he did was very wrong and caused a lot of damage to hundreds and thousands of people, his own supporters, unless he say he's sorry for the damage that he caused for his own supporters, that he betrayed. Unless he does that, I'm not gonna go for him. So yeah, some President Trump supporters, former President Trump supporters, they're in jail now. They hire some lawyers, and now, yeah, blame Trump defense, right? Yeah, yeah. Some of the President Trump supporters who went to Capitol Hill building January 6th, 2021, they say, yeah, we are misled by the president of the United States. He ordered us to come here. We just follow the orders. Okay, so because President Trump turned his back on them, his own supporters, he did not issue a single presidential pardon to the people who went to Capitol Hill on his own behalf. He betrayed them. Now they betrayed him. Right? Yeah, now they blame President Trump, former President Trump, for misleading them. Okay, so some liberal outlet, left-wing Democratic outlet like WAPO, NYT, CNN. Yeah, they call them full on the hill, right? Whatever, right? But I don't think that's really true. Okay, I think they were there to have some fun, to get some catharsis, frustration out with this COVID-19 lockdown, right? Yeah, I mean, Capitol Hill violence, that was wrong, okay? Violence against police officers, that's just wrong. I mean, nobody should commit violence, okay? But at the same time, we know as humanologists, okay, those people they didn't learn martial arts, okay? When we learn martial arts, we know how to get out catharsis, catharsize, output, catharsize, violence copium. We practice martial arts. We punch and kick in the air. We don't break any property. We don't injure any other people because we know good martial arts. Chinese kung fu. We are solo, alone, but we can kick and punch in the air without breaking any properties, without injuring ourselves, without injuring any other plants or animals or people. Okay? We can let out violence copium peacefully, legally, right? But they did not learn that. People who went to Capitol Hill, okay? But it's not their fault. They were not born in China, Korea, Japan. They didn't learn any martial arts. Solo martial arts style, Chinese Kung Fu, five animal form. Okay. So they did not know how to express violence, negative copium safely and legally. But we do. We are very privileged. Okay. If you are here, you're very privileged too, because not everything we discuss here go into the paper, humanized paper, okay? They get published in an online database. What are those online databases? Look, type up my name in your favorite search engine and type PDF. You'll get it, okay? Yeah, portable display format, whatever, okay? A portable document format, PDF. Type my name and type PDF, okay? You'll find it, okay? So, but what we discuss here in Humanized series in Google too is a lot more than what I write in those PDF documents. Okay, so you are very much privileged. Okay, so I am very much privileged that you are spending time with me. You are like my God, goddess, gods, goddesses, prophets. You're very much my parental figures. Okay, because you love me no matter what, right? And I love you no matter what. Okay, so I pray for you, you pray for me. Yeah, it's mutual exchange of love. Right. So yeah, thank you. And God bless you for generations to come. your children, grandchildren, great grandchildren. Okay. Yeah. God bless you. All right, we'll take 5 minutes break. Okay. Okay. Solution to the problem: education. Okay. People should learn how to practice martial arts when they are alone, just punching and kicking in the air without hurting anybody, animals, plants, or shadows, objects, properties. All right. You can still practice martial arts. Just punching and kicking in the air. Okay. Let your feelings out. Okay. Catharsize negative feelings. Okay. Just in the air, right? Without injuring themselves, others, animals, plants, properties. Yeah, you can still practice martial arts, punching and kicking in the air. Okay. No damage done. They didn't learn that. It's not their fault because nobody taught them. But we know, so we want to share with the rest of the world to make the future generation better than us. Yeah. Okay. Give me 5 minutes. Okay. We'll practice some kicking and punching in the air. Okay. Kind of solo martial arts. All right. Give me 5 to 10 minutes break. Okay. We'll do it. Okay. Then we'll wrap up for tonight. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll do some martial arts. Okay. Yeah. I promise. Okay. So kind of generous ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so I am very privileged because you are here. Great honor. Okay. And at the same time, you get some exclusive stuff. Okay. Nowadays, this human life series, it got filmed and it got published like the next day. Okay. I bought brand new laptop. Okay. So the uploading time is like 1 day. Back in the days, it was like 6 months delay, right? 2 years ago. But nowadays, yeah, it's like because sometimes I make mistakes, so I decided not to upload this humanology episode. Transfer to external hard drive is like negative copium, right? It's feces, urine. Okay, what do you do with that? Human waste, feces, urine. You flush it down the toilet. Metaphysical waste. Okay, so it's not for public consumption. No. Yeah, I mean, do you know this fiddleheads, right? In the spring, spring is coming. Yeah, fern, fiddlehead, okay, it's toxic. But once you boil it in water, you change the water a couple of times, then it get refined. It become edible. Okay, it's in America, Alaska, fiddlehead, fern, right? It's in Korea too. Yeah, tannin, whatever, toxin. Yeah, they boil it, boiling water, change a couple of times, okay? So sometimes that's what I do. I have some feelings, some ideas, but sometimes I become too emotional, right? So yeah, I make this episode, next episode, previous episodes. I decided not to upload it because I was too emotional toxin waste, negative copium there, right? So I wrap it up, package it, and flush it down the toilet. This is my external hard drive. Okay. Yeah, just cut and paste MP4. Okay. Yeah. Video and sound footage. Dirty humanology series. Okay. You, one day, if I become very famous and wealthy, I publish it in my own website. If I get to make enough money in the future. Okay. For now, I am a guest in the Google YouTube series. They have community guideline. So I only publish in Google YouTube human life series that is not too raunchy, not too dirty. Okay, but dirty human life series episodes I have in my external hard drives. Okay, somewhere in my house. Okay, if I become very wealthy, rich, money, power, fame, yeah, I have my own website and I publish all of them. Right. Yeah. Otherwise, it will die with me. Okay. Okay. Because they're not for public consumption because they're too dirty, right? So refinement, okay. One, two, three episodes, previous two episodes, yeah, I was too emotional about this event in the news, right? My mouth was too dirty, all right. So yeah. Next morning I think about it, so I was like, no, I should not publish this in Google YouTube because I don't want to live with it, even if they okay with it. I'm not okay with it because it's too dirty, too emotional, too negative. Okay. Yeah, and next day, yeah, I was still emotional, remnant. It kind of went down, my anger, frustration, but still too dirty for public consumption, Google, YouTube, public media. So yeah, I decided not to upload it. But third day, it was like yesterday, okay. Yeah, my emotion calm down a little bit. So I'm more rational than emotional. So yeah, okay, some crystallization of criticism, legitimate social, cultural critique. Okay, so that was yesterday's episode. Okay, all right. I think I'm okay with that being published. So I uploaded that yesterday. Okay, so okay. Yeah, okay. Let's do martial arts. Okay, so yeah, martial arts, social education. Okay. Yeah, we want people to learn how to express, catharsize, output, get it out, negative feelings without hurting any people, animals, plants, or shadows, objects, or themselves. Okay. Yeah, just punching and kicking there. All right. Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Yeah. Right. Ah. Right. Right. That's that. Okay. So great cardio, right? Punching and kicking there, right? Not everybody learn this because it's uneven distribution of knowledge, right? We are fortunate enough to learn this somewhere. But not every people learn this, okay? Chinese Kung Fu, Shaolin martial arts. Not everybody learn this, okay? But we are fortunate enough to be exposed to these Chinese Kung Fu movies, okay? I happen to be an Asian, right? Grew up as a child in Seoul, South Korea, okay? So yeah, I learned this, okay? And no matter what country you may be at, America, Africa, or Europe, Middle East, Australia, no matter what country you're at, yeah, some of us learn this stuff. Solo martial art practicing. Okay? And some of us even learn how to dance by ourselves without any music, a cappella. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, oh, yeah, but not everybody was lucky enough to learn how to dance, how to do solo martial art, solo dance, right? So what do? They go to BLM, pro-Trump, protest, okay, to get together. But we were fortunate and lucky enough to learn how to enjoy ourselves, spend our time without violating any laws, without causing any damage to others or to ourselves. We practice martial arts, we practice solo dancing, solo martial art, right? We don't hurt ourselves, damage our reputation, or hurt other people, animals, plants, objects, shadows, buildings, because we are learned, we are educated in martial arts and dancing. But other people, they were not exposed to this good knowledge. So what do they do? They get together, BLM or Capitol Hill. It's not their fault. It's just that they were not lucky, they were not fortunate enough to know, learn this exotic, esoteric solo dancing, solo martial art. They just don't know, they didn't learn. It's not their fault. Nobody taught them better. That's why we are doing what we do here now. We want to educate people. You don't have to get together, okay? Go to Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C., or Portland, Oregon, Seattle, Washington, or Minneapolis, Minnesota, this Chicago, Illinois, Los Angeles, California, New York, okay? Mass protests, Democratic Party, Republican Party, whatever, pro-Trump or pro-BLM, okay? They just don't know how to spend time on their own in privacy and still have fun. They never learn how to do so. Why? Because nobody taught them. We are teaching them now. Okay? People can, we as human beings, we can still have fun by being alone. Like when I was a child in Seoul, South Korea, yeah, Denmark, Lego, right? Or playing with numbers, mathematics. Okay? It's not necessary that people get together. I mean, nowadays, COVID-19 pandemic, okay. So, guess what? Yeah, you can still have fun, spend time, and be happy by themselves by studying mathematics, practicing martial art, solo dancing, African American hip hop solo dancing, okay. If you are married, yeah, South American partnership dancing, ballroom dancing, cha-cha, bachata, salsa. And when I had girlfriend way back when, okay, yeah, I used to partnership dance too, okay. So, but if you're alone, yeah, you can still have fun, spend time by yourself, solo martial art, mathematics, foreign language studying, solo dancing, okay, yeah, we can still have fun. We don't have to fly to Washington, D.C., or Portland, Oregon, Chicago, Illinois, BLM protest, pro Trump protest. It's not necessary, okay? But they did not learn that, okay? Because nobody taught them better. But we are teaching them to be better people now, okay? It's a humanological revolution for world peace anywhere in the world, okay? If people learn how to be happy by themselves, like mathematics, foreign languages, solo martial arts, solo dancing, if everybody learn that, then there will be no more violence, no more protest, no more law breaking, okay? So that's why we do what we do here, right? Yeah. So what we do have a purpose. And I'm very happy to share what I have learned from other people, from you, from others, okay, with the rest of the world and with the future generation. Okay? All right. Thank you. Good night. Have a nice weekend. Bye.